Why are home prices in Rhode Island not crashing? Interest rates have shot up and sales are down by about 32% in the first quarter. So let's dive into all the details so you can find out if your next buying opportunity is coming up or if things are just going to continue to increase. Let's dive right into the video. My name is Chris and I am a local realtor in Rhode Island, and we have a 5-star rated real estate team. In this video, we are going to uncover a very important topic, and this is something that I come across almost every day in our real estate business because we work with a lot of first-time home buyers that are moving to Rhode Island or people that are just looking to get into their first property and stop renting. So we've had clients that have been waiting on the fence for years and they're just waiting for prices to fall. But they're a little confused why home prices just have not gone down, considering the rates have shot up and all the changes that are happening in the real estate market. So in this video, I want to dive into exactly what's going on so you can get a better understanding of why home prices only continue to keep going up. That way you can watch these key indicators if you're looking to wait and try to get a good deal. Or after watching this video, you might decide, hey, maybe I should start looking and seeing if I can find that perfect deal for me right now. Either way, I want to make this video educational and hopefully it opens your eyes to some of the things that are going on in the local Rhode Island market. So first things first, let's talk about the interest rates. So this is one of the major changes that has happened over the last year with housing. And we've watched real estate interest rates go from about 3%. I've actually seen it dip into the 2.8, 2.9% on some deals, but at the low, it was in that 3% range where a lot of people were getting into their first house with a 3% rate, and that is excellent. Those are historically low interest rates, and I don't know if we'll ever see those rates again. But as time has gone on, inflation started to happen, and basically what happened is interest rates started to go up and up and up and up, and now they're floating somewhere between 6 and 7%. So a lot of people saw this happening and they started to wonder, is this going to be my chance to buy my first house? Because typically when rates go up, it impacts affordability. And then when that happens, a lot of people can't afford to buy anymore. And then prices have to come down to match the rates so that people can then afford those houses. But this isn't happening. And you might be wondering why this isn't happening. It all comes down to supply and demand. And one of the biggest challenges that we're facing in Rhode Island is that there's not much inventory. In fact, Q1 home sales have dropped 32% over the last 12 months. So things are getting a little weird in the Rhode Island real estate space. And the reason this is happening is because there's no inventory. And the buyers that are out there that are pre-approved are all going for the same houses because there's just not that much inventory in the market. So why is this happening? Why are sellers not selling? Well, it all comes down to the same thing. It's affordability. And they have these houses that they may have bought 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 years ago with low interest rates attached to the properties, and they don't want their mortgage payment to go up when they go buy their next house because more than likely they're going to get a higher rate when they go to purchase their next home. So what they're doing is they're just staying put and they're deciding not to sell. Now, the houses that are on the market are people that absolutely need to move. You're seeing some probate sales. You're seeing some foreclosures. You're seeing things like that come on the market. You're seeing some landlords that are, seeing the opportunity and maybe they have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses and they want to kind of cash out on some of those assets and maybe go look in the commercial space or look into a different asset class. That's happening as well. But a lot of sellers that I talk to on a daily basis, they're just kind of waiting things out because a lot of sellers, they got into their first house maybe 5, 6 years ago. Now they want something bigger, but they know if they sell their current house and trade into something bigger, they're probably going to have a bigger monthly payment because of the interest rates. Now, the good thing for these sellers is they have built a lot of equity, and when they sell, they're going to have a large chunk of money to put towards their next house. So sellers are going to start looking into this more and more, I think, with time. But that's the reason we kind of have this gridlock situation on the housing market, and home prices continue to rise in value, and the average sales price continues to go up in Rhode Island. In fact, it's up 4% year over year, and the average home sales price from Rhode Island is $390,000. And at $390,000, those homes are selling quite fast. Over the entire market, they're staying on the market about 40 days until they're selling. So homes are moving quick. Sellers are getting all the money for their house. In fact, I've even seen sellers getting multiple offers and offers going way over asking price. And we're kind of back in the same boat as we was a year or two ago, where buyers are waiving inspections, they're waiving all kinds of things just to get into a house. So it's very challenging out there, but if the rates start to pull back, you're probably going to see people start to put their house in the market, and you're probably going to see the home prices rise as well because it's going to be more affordable. But if we get a good wave of inventory that hits the market, it's definitely going to help, and it might balance things out. What we really need in this market is a nice balanced market so that everybody has a chance to win. So watch out for the interest rates pulling back, and I'll continue to update you as the housing market continues to change in Rhode Island. But as of now, it's still very hot. There's not a lot of inventory, and there's a ton of buyers looking for really great homes. So if you're a first-time buyer, definitely check the link down below for the $17,500 home buyer grant video I did. If you're looking to get into your first house, that could be a great program to get you started. Thanks so much for tuning in. And if you want to book a consultation with me, text me below and we can get on a call and see if I can help you get into your first home. Thanks again and have an awesome day.